Hi, I'm Peter Cowie, and I'm a TCM practitioner, an acupuncturist and a Qigong teacher. And so the discussion's all about what is madness, and I think personally, I think the whole world's mad, and I definitely am part of that. But it's understanding what madness really is, and I think Cameron's talked a lot about the understanding of the mechanics of madness and the definitions that we hold. In traditional medicine, of course, traditional Chinese medicine is quite different. But part of it's to do with our understanding how traditional Chinese medicine sees our heart and sees our mind. Now, in Chinese medicine, we call it our Shen, which is like our spirit or our soul that lives in our heart. And what can happen to that, it can get dislodged and it can start wandering around inside your body. I know that sounds really weird, but you'll know this feeling is that when things get really messy, sometimes you feel like you're all over the place. You don't know whether you're coming or going, and you don't feel centered inside yourself. And this is a classic example of what this feels like in the concept of housing your Shen. I'm going to do an exercise, a Qigong exercise that helps to house your Shen inside your body, to anchor yourself so you feel the solidness inside yourself. And it's a tool that when you feel like you're all over the place is how you can bring yourself back. I'm just going to do two. I'll do one just straight for the heart itself, and we'll do that exercise as well. The heart gets to, so how does your Shen get disturbed? There's a myriad of different ways in a modern world with all the stresses and all the commotions and the overthinking and the overstimulation that happens in our heart. And I know just in our normal day-to-day life, there's just so many distractions from us that we're trying to achieve goals, we're trying to find people that are okay to work with, we're trying to find partners that are okay, we're trying to manage our children, we're trying to manage our occupation. And we have all these constraints coming at us all the time. And everybody's trying to sell you something with all the advertisements and things that sell you a better life, and it can be quite confusing and somewhat overwhelming. And I think this way you see the rates of depression in some countries, the world is so high, and there's so many people take drugs to take away this confusion that we get. Well, that alone has a huge effect on our Shen and our heart. Yeah, and it talked about our spirit and our ethereal soul and how that affects that in our body. So part of that is to anchor it back. So a classic example of Shen disturbance is when you go to sleep. Now, if you think of your head's like your desktop of your hard drive, and so all your senses are, your ears and your ears and your eyes and your nose, all the senses are here. And at night time, in theory, it switches off and goes back to your hard drive, which is your heart at night time, and rests there. If it doesn't do that and you end up dreaming all night and you wake up tired in the morning because you feel like you've been dreaming all night, what's happening is your desktop's not turning off. So the Qigong exercises are very good for switching this off and then bringing it back into alignment in your center. So when you're inside this and you house your Shen inside your heart, everything's a lot more solid, and you can think and you can fathom and you can work things out a lot better from this place. A good example, what would be a good example of that? There's lots of them. I can think of sometimes when I'm thinking I've got a million things to do, and I like to keep busy because busy's fun. And I'll be running around and I'm like a chicken with my head cut off, and this is part of the madness. And I'm trying to do all these things at once, and it's like almost like overwhelm. And then I miss appointments, and then I just get completely confused. And when I'm in that place, it's like I don't know where I'm coming or going. Yeah. But when I'm really solid, I'm really strong inside my heart, and my Shen's really housed, I can say, right, well, I'm going to put that there, I'm going to do that later on, I'm going to fix that, and I'm going to do that. And so everything becomes a lot easier to maintain because there's no confusion inside the mind and inside the heart. So these exercises, I'll give you two of them, I say, that are really, really useful and are famous exercises to bring energy back into your heart, house your heart, and bring that sense back, and to take away the distraction of the thing of the world, and the distraction of ourselves, and the distraction of our mind, and everything else that distracts us, and bring us back into center so we can feel that place and come back in connection with our true self inside ourselves, so we can be in that place and be safe and secure in that place. So the first one we're going to do is out of a Dao-Yin system, and it's they call it Zhang Fu Qigong. And Zhang Fu is the organs inside our body. We're going to do one of the Zhang organs, which is the heart, as we talked before. And we're going to do a very simple exercise that helps to anchor your heart, or as I say, house your Shen inside your heart. So the easier, we have our hands, we put our hands on our heart, and we're going to be careful because the mic's just here. We're going to put our hands on our heart, our heart region. Now, for women, you want to put your left hand with your right hand over the top, and for men, you want to put your left hand with your right over the top. Yep. And you're going to do circles, and you're going to go clockwise. So the easiest way to remember this is to go from the top, right, bottom, left, and that's anti-clockwise, yeah? So you're going to go top, right, bottom, left, and you're going to do circles. You're going to do 12 circles going that way, yeah? So we go anti-clockwise first. The energy of the heart travels clockwise, but we go the other way first to back it up, to clean it out, and then we're going to go the right way, and we're going to leave it the right way. So we do our 12 circles. Now I've been talking and I've been counting at the same time. It's 8, 9, don't go back and count this on the video though. 10, 11, and 12. Good, now we go back the other way. And so we're bringing it out. Now you can rub it on your clothes if you like. I'm not rubbing it on my clothes because otherwise it's going to rub the mic and make a loud noise. So you're rubbing the energy. In my mind I'm thinking of breaking away all the perverse chi or any chi that's around or any confusion around my heart. I'm breaking away that energy and I'm freeing up the heart so the heart can be free to everything inside the heart is free. And we do our 12, and then what we do is point respiration, and you push your hands into your heart and you breathe out all perverse chi or any that's obstructions of the heart, and you breathe in all the good chi into your heart. Push and breathe out. Breathe in, bring all the chi into your heart. Feel the heart expanding, feel all the stuff, all the debris has been washed away. Breathe out again, we'll do it 3 times. And breathe in. Good, we'll do one more time. Breathe out now. So you feel like you're pushing all the perverse chi out, and you breathe it out, and then breathe in all the good chi. Good, that's it. So that's the exercise. Now we can do a few rounds of this. I've just done it once. You might want to do this 3 times. 3 times the sequence, the anti-clockwise, clockwise, and the point respiration, do it 3 times. And then after you've done this exercise, you'll feel really centered straight away. You'll feel the solidness inside your heart and solidness inside who you are as a person. Yeah. The next one we're going to do is from the Shuba Shu Tai Chi Qigong system, and it's called Sage Presents Peach, and it's the exercise in the system. There's 18 exercises in the system, and it's the exercise that helps the Shen. It's very good for anybody that does intellectual work, stress and strain. It's one of the best exercises to get rid of stress out of your body as well. And that's whether it's mental stress or emotional stress, to take that out of the body. Yeah. To help the senses and everything shut down so everything can be clear. Yeah. Sometimes it's like having too many things open on your desktop at the same time and the computer just go, pfft. Well, sometimes you just need to clear some of these out, and these exercises are very good for doing that. It's done in a U, so you rock from your forward. So we start off with the right, so we're on our weights on the front part of our right foot. We're going to rock back to the heel. Now I'll do it the same way as you, so I'll mirror you. So we're doing it on your right foot, rock back to the heel, cross to the left, and come forward. So you just do it to the same as I'm saying. I'm just going to mirror you so it's easy for you. Coming back to heel, then front. Come to the front part of your feet. Keep your heel and feet on the ground. So the front part of your feet and the back part stay on the ground. You're just moving weight in and out inside the foot. Back across and then come forward. Good. Come back to the heel. Come across. We're going to go the right side first with the hands. As we go across all the weights on our right foot, we bring our left hand up. Yeah? The palms facing up and the other palms facing towards the ground. And you breathe in as you come back, and you breathe the energy up from the dantian. And then breathe it out. Yeah? Good. So we breathe in the energy, and we bring the energy from dantian into our heart, and then the perverse chi we're breathing out of our heart. Breathing in, so we bring energy into our heart to strengthen our heart, and then breathe out. Good. Breathing in and breathing out. Now we're breathing in from the ground through our feet. It comes up from our feet into our dantian and then into our heart, and then the perverse chi out through our heart. It's not happening all at once, but it's okay. It takes a bit of practice. Breathing in and then breathing out. Heart channel, of course, it runs along the inside by your little finger, on the little finger side. Breathing in and breathing out. This exercise is fantastic. If I have a stressful day, and I have lots going on sometimes, too much, and I'll do this exercise, and I'll do it before I go to bed, my mind will shut down, and I just go to sleep straight away. Have a great night's sleep. Breathing out. It also calms the nerves. It gets to the nervous system inside the body as well. Breathing out. Long, slow breath in. Long, slow breath out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. I'll bring the hands down and we'll finish from there. Now you can do that for 5 minutes if you like, depending how stressed you are. It's a great exercise, and I encourage you, if you've never tried Qigong, try one of these exercises. They're just fantastic, and what it does is help to calm everything down. To say, how's your heart? Have a better night's sleep, and make less all that traffic inside your head, calms your head down. So try these exercises. There's something about Qigong exercise, if you've never done them before, they're quite special, and so it's a practice. So enjoy the exercise. If you have any questions, please ask me about Qigong, and definitely ask me about these exercises. I know I'm going to do a few more extras about the madness, about what madness is, and a few other things about how we can ground ourselves and how we can center ourselves so that we feel that we have this strength inside ourselves instead of that other thing going on. So I'll see you in the next video. Have a great night or a great day anyway. Bye bye.